Hey, what's up, you guys? WWE fan 0599 here again, and today we're going to review The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies. So The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies stars Martin Freeman, Ian McKellen, Richard Armitage, Luke Evans, Angeline Lilly, Orlando Bloom, Hugo Weaving, Christopher Lee, and Kate Blanchett. And what this film was about, it's about, Bilbo and the crew, basically. They have to get into a huge war for the mountain home. And it's basically a battle of five armies. The dwarves, the elves, the Lake Town people, orcs, even more orcs. So, yeah, the title is basically correct. So, what did I think of The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies? This was a really good movie. I really enjoyed The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies. It's my least favorite of this trilogy, but I still really enjoyed it. It was still a really good and last installment into this Middle-earth saga, so yeah. So let's get to my positives, and my positives are the acting with the film. The acting is great in this movie. I thought everyone did such a great job in this movie. Martin Freeman, of course, as Bilbo Baggins. He's great. He does such a great job in these movies, and he's just absolutely great here. I loved Martin Freeman as Bilbo Baggins. He was just fantastic in this movie. He's my favorite character in all three of these Hobbit films because he's just such a likable character, and he's so cool. So yeah, Martin Freeman was great. Ian McKellen as Gandalf, he's great as well. Of course he is. He's Ian McKellen. He's playing Gandalf, and he's just great. I loved Ian McKellen in this film. He was just absolutely incredible as Gandalf. Richard Armitage as Thronin, he's great. He does an absolutely great job. And we see that the enchantment stone is really driving him crazy. He wants this. It's like Gollum with the ring. It's driving him crazy, and he wants it. And you definitely see that. I like that character arc. I think he did a really good job with that. So, yeah. Luke Evans, I really enjoyed him. He has a much bigger role in this than he did in the last movie, because in the last movie he wasn't really in it throughout the entire film. But here he's in it throughout the entire film. I really enjoyed him. He was really good. So, yeah. Angeline Lilly, Orlando Bloom, Kate Blanchett, Hugo Weaving, and Christopher Lee, they're all great as well. It was great to see them all back one last time, and I really enjoyed them in the film. They were all great, so yeah. The action's great. It's really good action, in my opinion. I really like the action with the Battle of the Five Armies. It was absolutely incredible. Some great action in this movie. Mostly the entire film is that battle sequence, and I really enjoyed it for the most part. Actually, it was really enjoyable. So yeah, the score, the musical score, is beautiful. It really is. The music, this and Lord of the Rings, the Middle-earth films, they have some of the best music in film history. Really, they do, because it's just so beautiful and really nice to listen to, and they're just so great, and they go so well with each scene that they're in, and just the musical score is absolutely incredible with this film. So yeah, the writing with the film, the writing's absolutely great with the Battle of the Five Armies. I love the writing with the film. There's some incredible writing in this film. The directing, it's directed by Peter Jackson, of course. He does such a great job directing this film, and like I said, he takes you out of reality and puts you in these films. And you can definitely see that with this movie. And like I said, there's no one else that can direct these movies besides him, because he just knows what he's doing with these movies. So yeah. The pacing is good for the most part, I will say. The pacing is good for the most part. Some really good pacing. And the visuals look incredible as well. Beautiful. Okay, I do have a few negatives with the Battle of the Five Armies, and my negatives are the thing with Smaug, because at the beginning of the film, I guess, spoiler alert, I guess, Smaug burns down the town literally in the beginning of the film. And I felt like that could have just been in the beginning, like, not in the beginning, at the end of Desolation of Smaug. They just could have added an extra, like, 10 minutes and have that be the ending of Desolation of Smaug, because I felt like it was unnecessary to have it in Battle of the Five Armies, because it just didn't feel right. And once we go after that, they could have started off with them going back to civilization, trying to find civilization. They could have started off with that. But I just felt like them with the whole Smaug thing could have been added at the end of Desolation of Smaug. There's this one dude that is like this Rumpelstiltskin looking dude. He like wants all the gold and stuff. He was really annoying, and he was just really a weasel. He really was. And I just wanted his character to die. I was just like, can an orc just come in and like hit this guy or something, because I'm tired of seeing him. He was really annoying, and his character was just terrible. So yeah. And there are some boring moments. Really, this is actually, to me, the slowest of the films. And that's saying a lot, since this is the shortest of the films. But there were some underwhelming action scenes. Not too many, but there were some underwhelming ones. Like, I was like, okay. And it was just some boring moments here and there. But besides that, it's really enjoyable, this movie. It was a nice ending to the Middle-earth saga. So yeah. So aside from my official grade on The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies, my official grade on The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies is a B+. I really enjoyed it. It's a really enjoyable film, honestly. Like I said, it's a nice ending to this Middle-earth saga, and it's a nice ending to the Hobbit trilogy. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'm going to give it a B+. So, thank you guys for watching, joining me on this journey through Middle-earth, and seeing me review each and every Middle-earth film. I'd like to thank you all for watching these reviews. I had a lot of fun watching these for the first time and reviewing them for you. So yeah. So what did you guys think of The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies? Leave it in the comment section below. Now I'm WWE Fan 0599, and we'll see you out later. Peace.